Really?
Coming in hot.
I don't know if y'all heard that exhale, okay? Woo, waiting to exhale up in this piece. Okay,
Jesus.
happy Thursday. Happy beauty-ish Thursday. Hey, Tiffany. Tiffany here with us early. I
Hey,
appreciate
Tiffany.
you,
Tiffany said y'all late.
Tiffany.
It's my fault.
For the record,
Right.
it was not me this time. I was sitting here ready.
Can I tell you why I was late, though?
Hey.
I got caught traffic behind Mike ass. You know he drives slow.
right. But we still in sync with the pink. Look
We
at that.
are in
We
sync with the pink.
Y'all know we always in sync some kind of way. It's just it's a sister thing.
Yeah, that's it.
Yes. Hey, Maurice. Good morning.
Hey, Maurice, baby.
All right. Well, welcome back to Beauty-ish, guys, where we talk about beauty, business.
And all that is.
Yes. So I am Joy M. Hutton, founder of On The Go Glam.
And I am Lydia Evans, founder of SW&G Essentials, better known as Swag Essentials.
Woo woo.
Yes.
Yeah. We talking about being grown, being how to adult. Don't we hate? Does anybody hate adulting? I just want to know. You know, sometimes it has its perks, but sometimes I just don't feel like it.
Right.
I just don't feel like it. I'm like, can I go back to being 12?
Right.
You know, I'm like, what was a good age? You know,
Yeah.
what was a good age?
Yeah.
Maybe 5.
Yeah. No, right.
Right. 5.
When
But
everything was
12, you got
supplied.
too many. Right. 12, you still got too many
have to think.
responsibilities. Yes, responsibilities.
And
as
you
they
didn't
used to
mind
say on
being
Rugrats.
governed.
Yes.
When you're 5, you don't mind being governed. Mom is the best
Exactly.
thing. Dad is the best thing.
Right.
It's when you get a little older and then you start
Yeah.
wanting to govern yourself.
Right, and you got an opinion about everything.
About everything.
Right.
Everything.
Everything.
Ugh.
Hey, Papa Bear.
Oh, hey, Daddy.
He said I did it this time. Good morning.
Oh, Daddy, I'm so
Yes.
proud of you. Lots of love to my
I
daddy,
know.
Papa Evans.
Tiffany said, grown and sexy. That's right. Got to keep it grown and sexy. But
Yep.
sometimes being grown ain't sexy.
Man, I'm going through some shit right now. Lord have mercy.
Whew.
And it's requiring my maximum adultations.
Right.
Baby, oh, my God. I got to be an adult for me and this situation.
Yeah.
And it's even harder because it's hard to adult for yourself.
It is.
Then when you have to be the bigger adult,
Right.
it's when you just want to
Beat a hoe down. Right.
You can't.
Bow.
It is tough, and I'm going through it, but it's okay because I will survive.
Yes.
Yeah.
You will, because
Yeah.
that's what we are. We survivors.
Yeah.
We warriors.
I feel
We
like
are warriors.
I feel like we are.
We are warriors. We are warriors. We are warriors.
Yeah.
Okay. So y'all don't want to mess with us.
No, that's
is
what
what
you
we're trying to
don't
say.
wanna do.
Okay. Just say that.
Just say that. Where are our shirts, y'all, to say
Right.
just say
Just
that?
say that. We didn't get them in the mail last week, y'all. We told y'all we needed those
So
shirts.
run up,
Right.
get done up.
Who gonna run us those shirts?
That's what they say in reggae. Run up,
Right.
get done up.
Run up to get done up. So, all right, y'all. So, you know, we like to pop up this beauty of the week. So, since we're talking about grown-ish,
That's it.
what more than Yara Shahidi? I love her. She is such a ray of light. Like, not only is she beautiful, beautiful,
Beautiful.
beautiful,
That's it.
but she is so smart.
Yep.
And she comes from a really good family, and they have those kids. Like, listen, you will not
Daddy
embarrass
don't
the
play.
family name, the Shahidi name.
Oh, you
he used to
not
work for Prince.
Gonna
Right.
embarrass a Shahidi.
Right.
I grew up in a Muslim household.
Right.
Trust me, I know.
Okay. Listen, he said what you're not gonna do is embarrass the Shahidi name.
Yes.
So all those kids are strapped tight.
Oh, yeah.
But she is an advocate, an activist. She's very vocal about, you know, civil rights and things like that. So I really love what she's doing. And of course, you've seen her on Blackish, and then she transitioned to Grown-ish.
That's it.
So, you know, you got to grow up sometimes.
Yes,
and
you
that's
do.
what she did. She is growing up in the public eye and unapologetic about who she is, and I love it.
Yes, absolutely.
And I
she's
think-
and she's always been she has very like an older lady energy.
She does.
Like an old spirit. But I think that's how she was groomed, and I think the humility that her parents instilled in her.
Right.
Humility can often come across as maturity. Mm-hmm. Because you don't
Absolutely.
act like someone that's 7 years old when you're in the room with another
Right.
7-year-old. You
Exactly.
act like a 17-year-old.
Right.
Because your parents are very sit your ass.
Right
down.
down.
You're right.
Okay.
So yes, I absolutely understand.
Yes, I love it. So yeah, shout out to Yar Shahidi. I'm sorry. Shout out to Yar Shahidi. Yeah, Tiffany said that is the hardest, being the bigger person. I mean,
Tiffany,
isn't
you
it?
don't even know the half right
We
now.
always
from me.
learn
Woo.
you need to be the bigger person, but who really wants to?
Man, Tiffany, and then it's related to business, so it's even harder.
Yeah,
Because
that's
personal,
the
you can kind of
thing.
cut things off. Business is
Right.
a little different.
Yeah.
So I have a client that's just a lot right now.
Yeah.
A lot, and creating a lot of difficulties that are unnecessary.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to be the bigger person,
Yeah,
you know.
Mm-hmm.
So it's hard. It's hard.
I know,
Man.
girl.
But it's all
Don't
good.
I know it?
Yeah.
And it's not just in business, in our personal lives. We
Mm-hmm.
got to be the bigger person. Sometimes you just want to
Yeah.
wring somebody by the neck, but you're like, you know what? I'm not going to go there today.
But do you find that
Jesus'
it's
name.
easier to let go of things that aren't connected to your coin?
I do.
Okay. 'Cause see, you know what I mean? If this wasn't connected to my coin, it'd be like,
Right.
for her ass.
That is true.
But it's connected to my coin.
Right.
So,
Right.
you know, I gotta.
Right. Smiles and cries, as I say.
You don't even know. I mean, as soon as I walk out of here, I'm gonna cry. No, I'm just joking. No, I'm not. I'm
Smiles
over that
and
with
cries.
this.
Yeah, I
I'm
got
just
that
ready to
from
move
training
forward.
day. Lydia always laugh at me when I say that.
Smiles and cries.
Smiles and cries.
Right. That's it.
Oh man, but yeah, listen. So we're gonna give you guys some tips on how to adult better,
Just in case you
all
don't know
right?
how, or you
just
forgot.
in case you don't know how, and you still don't want to grow the f up.
Or
Okay,
you ran across a raggedy ass person.
or you ran across a raggedy person,
and
that
you done
don't wanna
reduced
grow
your
up.
level of adulting.
Right. Exactly.
You forgot how to adult, because you know if you're adulting, Joy, and then you get into a pig pen, then you start pigging. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? You
Exactly.
acquiesce to your environment.
Right.
So how do you maintain adultations is what I need to know.
Right. How do you maintain adultation?
Yeah, I need this
we
whole
gonna
list
give you
right
some
now.
Tips. You know, from
Yes.
this came from, it was on Ladders, but it was originally a post on Quora. But hey Robin, hey Shelly.
Hola,
welcome.
Shelly. Hola, Rob.
All right, so number one, you know, I know we don't like to hear this, but you got to exercise.
I don't want to do that shit.
I don't want to do
Number
it
two.
either. I don't want to do it either, but we gotta take care of the body. You know, I posted something in my stories the other day saying, somebody had said, I wish I could just drop my body off the gym and pick it up when it's ready. You know,
Right.
because it's a struggle.
It's the balance of everything. If you don't have
Yes.
so much on your plate as an adult, it'd be a lot easier. You know, like I get it, you're a muscle head
Yeah.
and you make money from weightlifting or boxing
Right.
or that's your, you know, you're a fitness trainer.
Exactly.
It makes it easy. That's your core.
Right, but this
when you
ain't
got
my job.
Four brands and
Right.
companies and
It's not easy.
but it's doable.
Yeah.
It just requires discipline.
Exactly. Shelly said I gotta at least get back to walking. Hey, Mama Evans.
Oh, hey, mama. Okay, so
Yeah.
both of my parents on here today.
Yes, I don't know where,
Come
I don't know
through,
where
Evans.
Denise is.
Come
Where's
through.
my mama? Where's my mama? I don't know where she is.
Oh, mama,
but,
much love.
We gotta work out, guys. Even if you just start with something small. Hey, Tamara. We have to
Oh,
get
hey,
your body
Tamara.
moving, because listen, things get to snap, crackling, popping when you turn a certain age, and I'm
That-
like, ooh,
No.
Ooh,
I'm
what was
talking
that?
about a can of biscuits. Just pop. Popping all out the sides and shit.
right.
I was like, I would do my arm, but I ain't gonna
Right.
do my arm because
Oh,
I don't
no,
want
no, no, no.
to jiggle that thing. and
Right.
that shit just
I got a little jiggle
flapping.
now too. I'm like,
I
ooh.
said, where it came from?
Girl, I got to get it together.
Oh,
I don't know
God.
what's happened, but it's not as tight as it used to be.
Right.
It's just a jiggle, jiggle.
And then you wonder
jello.
why these celebrities get to that point and they just go straight plastic surgery.
Right. They
Because
just
you're like,
cut it all
when
off.
I get a 2 seconds to breathe, last thing I want to do is use them to run. You know what I'm saying? My brain is running. You know,
Right.
so
Right.
yeah, I get it. I get
Right.
it. Not that I
That
necessarily take that route because you know, hey, there's always somebody gonna like a thick one like me. But you know, I get it.
Oh God, I can't. Okay, so next, stop looking for handouts.
Absolutely.
Whew. You know, sometimes we just have to take responsibility.
Yeah.
You know, we can't. You know, we go through life and you got to work hard for something.
Yeah.
You know, so take care of your own shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And stop relying on other people, because at some point those resources are going to run out.
Yes.
And then you're going to be looking crazy.
Crazy as hell.
So, okay. So stop looking for handouts. Next, listen more than you speak. Woo!
Yes.
We have talked about that before.
Yes.
Yes. Listen, just shut up.
Yes.
Just shut up. Listen to others and add value
Yes.
to other people when you do open your mouth.
Man, it's taking everything in. So just not be very, very explicit on each one of these points.
Listen, just say what you want to say, Lizzo.
Nope.
That's what it's all about.
Not at all.
Now, this one, this would be great, but it only happens on vacation for me. But sleep 8 hours a night. This said, quit playing Fortnite until 2 a.m. and prioritize.
Who the
your
hell
sleep.
plays Fortnite
Now, I don't
other
play,
than Mike?
Right. First of all, if you playing Fortnite,
I can see Mike doing that too.
Right.
Can't you see him? He act like a gamer.
Right.
Mike, are you a gamer? I know his little ass is a gamer. I know he is.
Right. But listen, go to bed. Go the F to sleep,
I know you not talking.
But here's the thing.
Texting me at 9:30 at night. I'm asleep.
But look, I get 7. Now, I don't get 8. That's very rare for me. But I do get 7 hours.
How do you get
of
7
sleep.
hours, Joy?
I do.
How when you don't go to bed till 2 o'clock?
Well, if I go to bed at 1.
Let's do the math here. Mother, get on here and tell Joy the math. Help Joy with the math,
if I
mother.
go to bed at 1 a.m., then I get up at 8. That's 7 hours.
Oh, see, I get up at like 6.
See, and I don't do that. I'm not an early morning person. You know I'm not.
But I go to
hate
bed
getting up.
early, so it
Well,
makes
see,
it's a
can't.
trade-off.
My best hours are at night. Like I'm
Because you be playing
midnight
Fortnite. Yes, GTA on the low.
No, my ass be working.
No, okay.
Yeah, you know it because you get texts and emails like I sent you something at
4:30. I said, why is she up?
Why
Jesus?
is she up?
Why is she up?
Right, but okay. All right. This one says, quit getting faced.
Just in case she didn't hear that, she said shit face.
We too grown for that. Like, I just know how I see people out and they can't even walk. They can't talk and they just all over the place. It just gets disgusting after a certain point.
And these are all tips on how to adult.
How to adults.
Yeah.
Right. Just grow up.
But I feel like when you get to that level where you gotta get like that,
It's a
it's the
problem.
alcohol thing.
Oh,
like you got an
yeah, it
alcohol
is.
problem. Because one thing I'm not gonna do is drink to get to that point. You
I
have
don't
never had to
want
pack
to
me
feel
out the
like
club.
that. I don't even want to feel like that. I need to have control over my senses.
Yeah, no.
When in my 20s, I'm like, oh, I can't feel my face. But I'm too grown for that.
Your face.
Your face get numb after. Anyway, whatever. Okay.
No, I get
that
it.
was in my 20s.
No,
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Whatever.
What about the time you threw up outside the pizza shop?
Really?
Remember
That was not because I was shit-faced.
Okay.
It was because of
I
some
don't know what you're
combination
talking
of
about.
things. It was
Okay.
because of a combination of things.
Okay.
Really?
Go
You gonna
for
put
it.
me out there like that?
I thought that's what we do to each other.
Really? See, it never fails.
And she
This
gonna
is
get
what
me
she
back
do.
before the end of the
Oh
episode.
yeah, you know it
Why?
is. You know it is.
I'm not
You
looking
know
forward
it's
to it.
coming. You know it's
Oh,
coming.
man. Why did I do that to myself?
She sets herself up for this.
I
ish.
did set myself up for that.
All right, I think we touched on this, but take full responsibility for your life. Stop blaming your parents and society for everything, because at some point, you just got to grow up and take responsibility. Get therapy, do some healing, do the work. I mean, your parents might have been, not the ideal parents, but at some point, you got to get help for that.
Yes.
And stop blaming everybody for your problems as an adult.
Well, you got to look at it like this. Your parents was trying to figure themselves out when they was...
Right.
Nobody figures themselves out before they have children.
Exactly.
It doesn't work like that.
It
Because you're
doesn't
figuring
work
yourself
like
out your
that.
whole life. So parents are going to make mistakes. They're going
Right.
to F up and all the rest of that
Yeah,
stuff.
and we can't blame them forever. Even though I want to, I'll be like, the reason why I am the way I am is because of my mom and dad. But I'm not gonna do that. I say it sometimes though.
Well, I feel like a
They
core of who
shape
we
who
are
you
is they do
Yeah,
shape
they shape
it.
you. But you can't
But
blame
you can't
them
go
for
through
the
your
things
life.
that go wrong in your life when you over 40. When you're an adult,
And you
period. Like
grown.
just take some responsibility.
The
for
minute
your
that you're
actions.
able to identify that someone else is screwed up is the minute that you are grown enough and mature enough to be able to identify that you're not perfect. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So when the minute you're
Absolutely.
able to be like, you get older and you be like, my parents, man, they messed me up. Then that's at that moment that you realize nobody's perfect. Mm-hmm. And nobody perfect starts with yourself. So yeah. So,
Amen.
I think my parents did an amazing job.
Yes.
Minus her not letting me take the day off when my little period would come when I was a teenager. And she'd make me go to school every day. And I always got perfect attendance.
Oh.
I got perfect attendance.
Wow.
Because my mama was like, I don't care.
She was like, you're going to go to
your
school.
Little periods come on, go straight to the nurse's office, lay in there for 10 minutes,
Exactly.
get your ass up, go to your first class, and push through.
I went
and
to
I
school
resented
in
my
a
mama
blizzard.
for that. I thank her for it now.
I went to school. I was waiting for the school bus in a blizzard.
Right.
Like, what? And then to come find out, that's when they deemed it a school day. I mean, a snow day. But I was outside in a blizzard. My parents were like, you're going to school.
Because it teaches you tenacity.
Right.
It teaches you move forward. It teaches you to not
Right.
use anything as an excuse to complete your goal.
Exactly.
At the time, you're like, you're the devil.
Right.
When you get older, you're like, thank you so much for instilling this in
Right.
me and not letting me just be a little punk. Just punk out on everything.
Just punk out.
Yeah, I'm
you
not.
know?
I'm not a weak woman at all, and I owe that to my parents.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is true.
Yeah.
That is true. Local Video Marketing said, I feel like parents do the best they know how. They do. I mean, I don't have kids, but I imagine it would be a learning curve for me as well. I do not know everything.
You be on their ass, Joy.
I would be.
You be a little ass rider.
Right. the way I treat my dog.
No, that's
is
it. How you do it, Gigi?
Gigi.
How you squeeze her? She squoze her one time. Squoze the shit out of little dogs. I said, Jesus. She
Squoze
said,
her.
Gigi said, eat. I said,
Really?
oh.
No, that's because she tried to bite Pixie. Or she nipped her.
I was gonna say try.
She nipped
Pixie
her a
be
little
getting
bit.
her ass chewed up whenever Gigi's around for no good reason.
No, it's for a reason.
What is the reason?
I feel like Pixie be giving side eyes.
Oh, I'm not even doing this with you. This is ridiculous. People make excuses for their children and their dogs. This is
But
ridiculous.
how did you treat that baby the other day? How'd you talk to the baby the other day, Lydia?
This is just wrong
right,
of
right.
you.
See, you came for me. You know I had to come for you. What you do to the baby, Lydia?
What baby?
Y'all, listen.
Oh, hell no.
She knew it was coming. Lydia saw somebody's baby. This baby was a 1-year-old. Lydia said, "Oh, she's so cute. Come here, little baby."
I only have dogs. What do you want me to do? I mean, shit. I mean, I didn't realize until I did it, and then I realized, oh my God, I've done this to people and their babies, and I don't mean any. I swear to God, I don't mean any offense by it.
Yeah.
I'm looking at them and treating them the same way I treat my babies.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, he's so cute. Come here, little baby. Come here. I start tapping the side of the chicken, and the baby just turned around and looked at me, and then the mama turned around and was like,
"This is not a dog.
Come over here, DeAndre."
Right, DeAndre.
I said, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry."
Woo, I can't. So anyway,
I'm a proud pet owner.
But I am too. Okay,
Yes.
my baby's a good baby.
I didn't get to have pets growing up because I grew up in a Muslim
didn't
household.
either.
My mom and dad didn't believe in that.
I didn't either.
And I
My
understand.
sister
I
was
respect
scared
that.
of dogs, so we couldn't have a dog in the house.
I got older and I was like, I want all the damn dogs.
Yeah, all of them. She got a petting zoo.
We get
over
each
there.
other.
It's just a petting zoo over there.
We understand each other.
There are more coming.
They're so good on
Edwin
sensory.
said, "Shame on you."
Shame on you for you.
No, you.
I know Edwin didn't get it. All right, Edwin. Hold that thought. Talking about shame on you. He like messing with me.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay. All
Edwin,
right.
when you gonna come on the show?
When you gonna come
You
on
gonna
the
stop
show?
cooking biscuits and tacos? Bring your ass on the show.
Biscuits and tacos. I can't. Oh gosh, we need to have a men's edition.
We do.
Yes, get up in their heads. All right, so the next part of
I was gonna say get up in that ass. You know what I'm saying? But that we're different. Clearly, you know what I mean. Hey,
oh, well, that too. And my daddy, why he calling during beautyish?
because
Why he
that's what
calling?
your daddy do.
is 10:28.
Your
Like,
daddy
what's
say,
happening?
listen.
Okay. All right, spend less than you earn. So, people be living beyond their means. I was just talking about this with my mentor the other day. He said he had a mentee that just got out of college, was working for a corporation, making good money, but she was living in like this raggedy apartment but wanted to buy a $3,000 handbag. Where are your priorities? That's not adulting.
Yeah.
That's an example of poor adulting. Get your priorities in line. You want to spend more than your rent on a bag?
Right. But that's because she wants to look like she has something that she doesn't
Then
have.
get a house.
No, I get it.
Then get a house.
I get it, but she can't. But she can't carry that house everywhere. You gotta understand. That's a she has to show the wealth. You can't show your wealth if it's your house. Your house is in a fixed location. You can't put a strap on it and pack it around and show everybody
that's true.
You can afford this kind of house.
But then you're going back to...
No, I get it. I'm not into that. I'm not into that.
Yeah, and neither am I.
The first time I bought a Michael Kors, I had a freaking panic attack in the store just to drop $400 in the bag, and I had a 6-figure balance in my bank account, and I was struggling.
Right.
Like I was struggling to buy that bag, and the woman was just sitting there like, because my assistant had told her I was just on Shark Tank a couple days before, so she was like, "I'm getting this sale," and I was like literally sweating and having panic attacks, like. But Michael Kors made his money. He don't need my money, but I like the bag.
Right.
And it took a lot. My assistant was like, Lydia, if you like the bag, treat yourself. That doesn't mean you have to go. You have to buy 10,000 of them.
And if I
treat
do
yourself
buy
to a
something
nice
that
thing.
is expensive, I'm a practical purchaser.
Yes.
So like I'll buy a designer bag that's like black.
Yes. No.
So I can carry that thing forever.
No, I get it. You're a classic woman, and I understand.
I like classic pieces. I'm not gonna buy anything that's colorful or whatever because I'm like I can't wear it with everything.
But so why you can't?
Well, I just feel like I can't. I gotta have a certain style. You know what? Okay, anyway.
So OCD.
All right. Okay. Have passions other than Netflix and Xbox. So playing video games is cool, but expand your horizons.
Yes.
Travel, eat at nice restaurants, do cultured things like the arts. I remember I met a guy. He was 40 years old, and he had never been out of the United States.
Wow.
And I said, so what have you been doing? And he said, I'm scared to go overseas. Well, if you take a 4-hour flight to California, then you can take a 6-hour flight to Europe.
Right.
So I was just floored by that. And I'm like, I was like, X on my name?
X on my name. This is for my mama.
On my name.
I'll be there. I forgot about that.
Yes.
My mama taught me how to do that.
Yes, I love it. So no, if you haven't been outside of the country, we can't talk. So I'm just saying, you ain't cultured. You scared? You scared? Listen, be scared to walk across the street, Anyway, okay. Don't be a jerk.
That ain't what that say. That is not what I'm looking at it, y'all. That's not what that says.
It says don't be a dick.
That's it.
Jeez.
Okay.
Really? She just like getting me say bad words.
I do not like that.
Yes, you do.
I think it's funny.
She gets a thrill out of it.
I think it's hilarious.
She's like, Joy, you didn't even sound right.
She was trying to do all this the other day.
But that's what we do when we end the show.
Who's
we? We. Really? You see how she be playing me, y'all? This is what she does. Okay, anyway, if you still yell at your server when your food is cold, you scream at customer service agents. Well, sometimes I do because they be trying me though.
Who?
Customer service agents. Mm-hmm. But anyway, your mama said too.
My
your
mama
said too many.
I just hope everybody sees in the comments that I get it on.
Oh God, hey Dee Dee. Oh my God,
I missed you, Dee Dee.
So anyway, don't be nice to other people, okay? Don't be a jerk. Don't be a butthole. You never know when you'll need kindness in return. Yeah. What?
I mean, I'm just saying, Joy.
I mean, hey,
if they haven't traveled through, baby, I didn't leave the country until I was 39, but it was.
But you left the country.
Yeah, this is true, but I didn't do it because before then, honestly, I wasn't in a financial situation to do it. You leaving the country isn't a $2 trip.
That is true.
You got to be financially stable. It's a lot of people showing pictures going out the country.
It wasn't financial though. He said he was scared. So you haven't even opened your mind. Like for me, the point I'm making is don't be narrow-minded.
Yeah.
That maybe you haven't traveled.
No, I get that.
But don't have a narrow-minded mindset. That is what that statement was really referring to. So yeah, okay. I'm making a joke about it, but I mean, I like culture people. At least be open to traveling, even though you might not have had the financial means in the past. But at least be open to it.
Yeah.
So don't just shut yourself out from I'm not gonna do that. I don't eat that at this type of restaurant. I don't do this. I don't do that. I'm not gonna do that. So just clarifying that local video marketing, because no, I get what you're saying, but
I
no,
think they
it's
responded
for
because
me-
you said don't even talk to me if you ain't traveled out the
and I'm
country.
jo-
So I
but
think
I'm
they
joking.
were responding to that.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm joking about that. But joking
Because I was like,
kinda-
well, damn, Joe. I just left at 39. I barely made the cusp for your ass. Jesus Christ.
No, but at least you've been open to it.
I didn't want to go.
Yes.
But it's a lot of people on Instagram that they love to show pictures of them here
Yeah.
and there and all the rest of that. But on the flip side of it, they struggling to make them trips.
Exactly.
And then they got to come back, double up overtime
Yeah.
to make up the money that they spent. And so for me, I just was like, I'll take a trip like to maybe Cali and lay on the
Right.
beach for a week.
Yeah, and that's true.
Because I got about $500, you know. I don't
No,
have
and that's
$5,000.
fine, but at least you've been open to doing
Oh,
other
yeah.
things. So that's really what I'm
It's the
saying.
mindset.
Yeah,
Okay.
don't have a closed mindset. I hate when people just shut themselves out from a whole other part of exploring other things.
Yeah.
You know, like, I don't do that. I don't do that.
But
Okay,
he
that's-
probably grew up in a fear-based home too. You'd be amazed.
Yeah,
Parents
that's
will
true.
instill fear in their children.
Girl,
if their parents didn't
listen.
travel, there's a good chance they're not gonna travel.
and he might have, but
no, it wasn't gonna work for you, and I get that. But
he
I'm
ain't
just saying,
compatible.
you
Because
know.
I can't deal with closed-minded people.
Yeah.
So whatever whatever reasons people have, that's fine. But listen, I can't fix that. So okay, all right, work on something you love. I think that a lot of the times people neglect things they're passionate about because they're so focused on working to live.
Yeah.
Or living to work.
Yeah.
However you want to phrase it.
Yeah.
And so I think that do something that you love.
Yeah.
One of the things I've neglected is reading. I love to read, but I haven't. I mean, so I kind of compromise with doing audiobooks because to get my reading in, so to speak. But I just, it's do what you love.
Yeah.
Work on something that you love. Have a hobby to
Yeah.
balance the work life out.
Absolutely. I absolutely agree. Because
Okay.
I love beauty, but I hit a wall. I shared that with you
Right,
last year. I was
yeah.
like, Joe, I love beauty, but I got to find something else.
Exactly.
That's an outlet because beauty is work for me now. So I got to find something outside of beauty that I love. So
Yeah.
I totally understand. And by the way, don't overlook your boy's comment that said he's looking for a special
Oh, I
invitation.
saw it.
You
saw
just
it.
said I'm not going to address it. That's fine.
I saw. We'll get that special invite out to you, Edwin.
She's on one today. She ain't playing nice. She's Miss Nasty. She's Miss Jackson if you like it. If you're nasty. Miss Hutton. Miss Hutton if you're nasty. Speaking of which, where's Mother Hutton?
I don't know. She ain't on here.
It's okay. I'm going to
I'm
text
gonna
her.
talk to her. My daddy calling me during the show. All right. Use social media responsibly.
Yep.
I have a lot to say about this topic because I feel like people don't use social media responsibly. And, it says kids waste time worrying about likes and follows. Adults should be using social media as a tool to promote their brand and keep in touch with friends.
I think I absolutely do that.
I think so, too.
And don't mess
I
with
think
me about don't do that. I know you got...
What?
I know.
I ain't got nothing to say.
Okay.
I ain't got nothing to say about her followers or who she following.
Okay. Number 13 and 11. Wrap it up, lady.
I'm just saying, people be doing too much on social media, doing too much.
Doing too much.
And if you
It's
in a relationship, stop acting a fool on social media.
It's right.
That part.
Right.
I don't want to see you liking and commenting on other people's stuff.
I swear
Okay,
to
anyway.
God, I will cut his ass off at the knees. He know. If you like it, you better like it and keep scrolling.
Right.
Don't
right.
like it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tierra said, I'm here, late as ever. As long as you're here, Tierra, we love you. All right, don't let mommy and daddy make decisions for you, even though I still call my mama and daddy and ask them, what do you think about this?
Yeah.
I think that's okay, but don't rely on your mama and daddy.
Govern your own
Okay.
world. Absolutely.
Be nice to people. Respect your elders.
And do
what needs to be done.
Oh!
That's it. Do what
Yeah.
needs to be done. And then, speaking of doing what needs to be done,
In order to be an adult, let's
in
bring
order
it
to
on
be an
up.
adult, let's go ahead and pop this. Girl, shut up.
Look at his face. Okay.
He is.
I know, but he's working on his adulting, apparently. So the title right here says Quentin Tarantino says he stopped driving the coochie wagon.
That ain't what that said.
See, you are dirty. You know what I mean?
Because she be calling me out.
From Kill Bill, because too many people would recognize him.
No stuff, Sherlock.
If you remember that vehicle from Kill Bill,
yeah.
And so he said too many people recognize him, but and that could very well be true. But I do also think that there's a little bit of a need to adult now.
Yeah, there.
I mean, Quentin, come on now. If I'm 42, he got to be 68.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a time and a place to put the coochie wagon away.
Right.
And I'm so sorry for y'all that are in class right now listening to this. You know what kind of show you listening to. For God's sakes, it's called Beautyish.
Beauty.
We say what the hell we want.
So what's it called?
Well, you a real one. Coochie wagon.
She don't want to say it, but
So
she over here.
sometimes-
What did say to her? You guys, she made me say the D word. Then you gotta
But
say
is
the
it
P
the
word.
Is it the D
It's
word?
the D
though?
word.
Oh God, look at her. She's so cute, y'all. She did the D word. Oh, she's sweet. The coochie wagon. And so he knows that it's time, and it's time for him to stand up and adult. And so for that reason, I'd like to give him a doom 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 doom.
Girl, shut up. All right.
Yes.
That's what it is.
That's
I
what it
hope
is
you
today.
all gain some tips on how to better adult, because adulting is hard AF.
It's getting worse for Joy, clearly. Okay. No, I love it though.
You know, I'm just stretched to the max, you know. People be testing me out here in these streets. They be testing Lizzle too. We be ready to beat
man,
a hoe
y'all.
down.
It
Okay.
is not easy.
Right.
We just show you the sides of it that most entrepreneurs don't show.
They don't talk about.
because they just want to look so put together and
Right.
well stitched and so apropos.
Exactly.
And they don't show this side. They go home and show this side to their significant
Right.
other. And we're the kind of people that we just show you that this is what it
We
is.
just show you the real every week, every Thursday at 10 a.m.
Please
10-ish.
like, share, subscribe if you're
Don't
not
just be a
already
stalker,
subscribed.
guys.
And
Just
tell your friends about it too.
Tell a friend. Do y'all tell your friends about it, or y'all just keeping it to yourself? Hey, like nobody can have it but me.
You know how you see something when you're scrolling through social media and you're like, oh my God, girl, did you hear about such and such and such and such? And then you share it to your wall because it's gossip or because it's bochinche or whatever you want to call it.
Bochinche.
Do the same thing for
Do
two
the
sisters.
same thing for
There you
us.
go.
Because we giving you the real
Yep.
every week.
Yep.
All right, y'all. Well, we'll see you next week. Hop on over to IG Live for the post show. We're going to be on there for about 2 minutes.
2.5 seconds because I got to go.
Because
I'm adulting today.
Right. Love y'all.
Love you like cooked food.
Bye.
Peace.